something I've got this massive big sheet that tells me what I want to do podcast episodes on. I've got loads of them there, and I wanted to do a podcast about this, many months ago. But I think now's the time that it's so important to do a podcast about this. And it started by Dave Davies ringing me up one day, and I was like, "Okay, hey Dave, you all right, mate?" He goes, "Fucking brilliant, mate, fucking brilliant." That's exactly how it sounds, by the way. And he was talking to me about people making decisions based on their occupancy and making short-term knee-jerk reactions. This conversation was probably back in March or April. However, I know that just August gone, some people haven't had an amazing time, and occupancy is a little bit down where it was in previous years. And so what I want you to do is stop making short-term knee-jerk reactions and decisions to the situation you're in now, because self-storage is an amazing asset class. And yes, that's from America. It's an amazing industry, and it will feed you and me for many, many decades. And we don't want to make short-term decisions. I couldn't, based on where we are now, but long-term decisions, based on short-term results. I couldn't agree with Dave more. And he was telling me that he's trying to talk to people and tell people that, listen, you need to keep doing your price increases. Just because occupancy isn't where it once was, it doesn't mean we should stop doing price increases. Price increases, revenue management is crucial to any successful self-storage business. Can you make money without doing price increases? Of course you can. But will you make as much? No, you won't. The inflation has gone bonkers, bananas. Everything is costing more, including bananas, as it happens. And so why aren't we increasing our prices? And so, yes, I can absolutely agree with Dave Davies' sentiments here, because I am having the same conversations with people. People are telling me that they don't do price increases because there was 90% full and now they're 75% full. And they're scared, I suppose, apprehensive that if they do a price increase, then they will lose the customer. That does not happen. Dave's got a quote here I've written down. Lets are not connected to price increases. I love that quote. So your lets, your people in your units right now, your current customers, it isn't connected to price increases if they stay or go. We need to get that out of our head, because it's not. I think that last time that I had a look at this data, because we've collected data on this for years, and it is so small that the people who move out because of a price increase, it's not even worth worrying. The upsides to a price increase far outweigh any downside you get. Lets are connected to people's situation and circumstances. So your customers are how long they stay is purely connected to their situation and their circumstances, their need for your unit. A price increase doesn't come into it at all. Now, there's been a lot of hoo-ha in America about what the REITs are doing now, and they're increasing their prices sometimes 300%. But the one that's made the media, the news stories, is a price increase of 50%. And don't get me wrong, I think 50% is very, very difficult and very, very hard. And if you increase prices by 50% to 300%, then you will get move outs. However, the REITs have found that this is based on the example I was told was a $50 a month room or $50 a week room. I can't remember. Anyway, increasing it to $150. So a 300% increase, they get 33% of those people move out. It's incredible. Even at that aggressive rate, that is nuts. So yes, if you get too aggressive with money and price increases, then your lets will be connected to price increases. But the amount that we're talking about, whether it be 10%, 20%, 15%, 8%, if you're in that range, anything below 20%, your lets are not connected to price increases. So we need to remember that. We need to make sure that we are still doing the basics correctly. If you do the basics correctly, even if your occupancy goes down, your revenue will still go up. Look at SafeStore results, the quarter results. Look at Lok'nStore's quarterly results. They're all public information. We can have a look at them. I've done them I've shown you on my newsletter. I've gone through them on my newsletter, mrselfstorage.com. Their occupancy has gone down, but their revenue has gone up. Why? Because of revenue management. So if you're one of these people who isn't doing revenue management in your self-storage, isn't doing price increases, please get in touch. I'll buy your self-storage. But if you're not doing it purely because there's two reasons people are doing it. One, they don't think it's the correct thing to do. What a load of rubbish. Of course it is. Price increases go up. Everything goes up. Inflation goes up. If you aren't putting your prices up, then you are getting less for that self-storage this year than you was last year. Why? Because the value of money has changed. So you need to do it. So it is the right thing to do. It is definitely ethically the correct thing to do. And number two, people aren't doing price increases because they think people will move out. Lets are not connected to price increases. And I've obviously got a little bit of information, a sample size of my self-storage facility, 1,000 units or something. Anyway, Dave Davies has got a much bigger sample size than me because he's got clients in the south, in the north, in the west, in the east, all over the place. He's even got clients in different countries. And his sample size is telling the same as well. But people with a bigger sample size than Dave Davies are the REITs in America. And they're doing it. People with a big sample size, a StoreMore. StoreMore, that's me. A SafeStore, a Big Yellow, and they're doing it. Their occupancy is going down, but the revenue is going up. Why? Because they're doing price increases. So this is just a message to remind you, please, please, please keep your business acumen correct. Keep doing the simple things in business, and I promise you, we'll be fine. Doesn't matter, it obviously matters about occupancy, but it won't have such an impact on you if you're doing your revenue management correctly. So please, please, please stop making short-term decisions, long-term decisions based on short-term results, because we don't do that. We don't do that. We know it's a great asset class. I keep on saying asset class. That's because of America. We know it's a great industry, and it might have been a difficult year for some. It might have been, some people have had an amazing year. But ultimately, long-term, this is a great, great sector. Let's just say, I've got loads of notes here. I think I've covered most of it. Most people are worried about their occupancy at the minute and making short-term knee-jerk reactions to the situation. Yes, stop doing that. Yes, I understand we need to get lets. If you're dropping your prices, yeah, I've got a note here. If you are dropping your prices to get new customers, revenue management has never, ever been more important. So people are dropping the prices, and I don't know if I subscribe to that. I think it's independent. I think it's different to the situation in the area. I think people drop prices far too quickly. And I think it's the easy solution and it's the easy answer when sometimes it's not the correct answer. So I do think people drop the prices way too early, way too quickly, and make knee-jerk reactions. But I understand people are doing that. I understand it. I do it myself sometimes, but if you are doing that, then you need to be more aggressive with your price increases. Because if you're not more aggressive, then if you're just increasing your price at 10%, but you've dropped your prices by 10%, you're never going to, or it takes a long time to catch up that percentage drop. Because I've done a whole blog post about this because of the percentage you've dropped. Anyway, it's harder. So if you're dropping your prices, you need to be more aggressive with price increases. What else have I got here? I have incredible data that proves that move-outs are very, very rarely connected to price increases. Yes, we talked about that. We literally monitor every move-out. Yeah, we do. We monitor every single move-out, and then I ask the team to tell me when their last price increase was, and it's very, very rarely connected. So yes, if you need to lower prices, but this isn't always the answer, by the way. Be very, very proactive on your price increases. That's what the big boys are showing. Lower occupancy, but higher revenue. Play like a big boy, do your price increases. Oh, boom, I covered everything without even looking at it. All right, my friends, that is it. That was supposed to be a quick one. I need to do my hair. Anyway, I've been podcasting all bloody morning. All right, I love you. I appreciate you. At the time of this recording, I am still on a Disney cruise. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you later.